YouTube friends and family. How are you guys doing today? I hope that everyone is doing wonderful and swell per usual on this good Sunday morning, I believe. It is, what's today? I think it's April the 12th, if I'm not mistaken, 2026, and it is currently 8:43 a.m. here in Detroit, Michigan. I would be out lifting right now, but I haven't been able to lift. I need to go and get my windshield wiper blade fixed. They said the motor is probably going on, and actually I'm gonna take my car back up to where I got it from and ask them, can they fix that little detail, being that I already put $1,000 in this car anyway and I just got it. So I'm gonna call up there and see about that. But they said that the motor, it has gone in one of my wiper blades. Oh, this is so crazy. I'm probably still gonna have to go upstairs anyway. I'm sick. Y'all, I've been trying to get me a lighter so that I wouldn't have to go upstairs. But I'm gonna have to go anyway. I'm about to run up there anyway. Damn, I was trying not to do that. I'm irritated and it keep on raining. But anyway, yeah, I'm not about to lift right now because it's raining. And I need to get my wiper blade fixed. And that was just so crazy to me because I had got up the other morning and I was getting ready to lift. And I didn't know that that was an issue. Like, it wasn't a problem the day before or whatever. So I'm like, God probably just don't want me to lift right now. For some reason, something had been telling me to just chill out and relax anyway. But I can't do that because I need to pay for my room or whatever. So, you know, the last couple of days it's been raining. It didn't rain yesterday or the day before, so that was pretty cool or whatnot. But I've been chilling. I haven't been lifting as much as I normally do or whatever because I'm not putting myself in danger or nobody else or whatnot. So, yeah. But anyway, I woke up. Well, I just came to the car and I started hearing Count on Me. I think that's Celine Dion, if I'm not mistaken. Y'all, I just woke up, literally. I woke up like this. My hair is in these two little tiny puff balls in the back because this is how I went to sleep last night. So, yeah, y'all seeing me. I woke up like this. I woke up like this. Y'all seeing me natural. I ain't feel like putting that wig on or none of that shit. So, yeah. But I was hearing Count on Me through thick and thin, a friendship that will never end. I don't know. When you are weak, I will be strong, helping you to carry on or something like that. I was hearing that song, Count on. You can count on me. I was hearing that song. So somebody is going to have somebody that they're able to count on and rely on or whatever, even if they feel like they have nobody. And I've been there before. So somebody needs to know that. I'm also hearing like, I'm my brother's keeper. I'm my brother's keeper and something like that. Hi, Antonio. So I was hearing something like that as well. You can count on me. So even as my brother, like, shit, my brother, he be pissing me off and stuff like that, but my brother can always count on me. I tell him that all the time, like, if you need something and I got it, you can have it, or whatever the case may be, because I love my brother. So it's something like that. Somebody needs to know that they can count on somebody. You can count on me. So somebody needs to hear that. And maybe even myself. I don't know. Maybe there's somebody out there that I could count on or whatnot. So I was hearing that. So basically, in the midst of it all, know that you're not alone, per se, is the message that I'm getting. I am so upset that I didn't bring my purse down here because I have an extra lighter. I ain't got to have this car long enough to be having no lighters. Everybody out here that's in their cars parked to sleep. But you see, You never know how many people out here sleeping in their cars, because technically I needed a lighter this morning and I seen 2 cars were running outside, so I went to go tap the window to be like, hey, you know, do you got a lighter? So I went have to go all the way upstairs to my room, and both cars that I went up to, they are asleep in the car with their covers on, knocked the fuck out. And you never know what nobody going through. You never fucking know. And granted, you could be parked in a parking lot. A lot of people sleep in their cars. You go to Walmart, Myers, some gas stations and stuff like that, people be sleeping in their cars. And I know, because I was just sleeping in my car a week ago or 2 weeks ago, or whatever the case may be. I slept in my car for like 4 nights. I had my kids go out to their dad's house or whatever. You never know what nobody be going through. And we get up, go somewhere, take a shower, put your clothes on, get yourself together, go to work, start your day, all that. You never know that anybody is homeless. That's why I say you can't go around judging a book by its cover. Just like if y'all ever seen any of those little... Fuck. I'm pissed. Just like if y'all ever seen one of those little things where you'll see a homeless man begging for change, and then he turn around and go get in the Benz and go home, and he live in the suburbs. Like, you can't judge a book by its cover. You gotta really get to know people and use your discernment and things like that. And you can't just go around treating people any type of way and talking to people any type of way, because you never know what nobody is going through, why nobody is homeless, why nobody sleeping in their car, if anybody is on a run, if they're trying to protect themselves. You never know what the case may be. People can have a house and still be on the run. I had a house one time, and I lived at my baby daddy house, my baby daddy mama house, for 3 months. I had my own fucking house that I was paying rent at. So you never know what nobody could be going through. And that's what I be saying on a day-to-day basis. Like, you can't just go around treating people any type of way, because you never motherfucking know what anybody could be going through. People out here fighting all type of demons, addictions, sex addicts, all types of shit. Because I was seeing the movie Eve's Bayou, where a lady went to go get a psychic reading. She was looking for her son, and they told her that her son was in the lady told her like her son was in Michigan, addicted to drugs. He was about to overdose. She was gonna find him in the hospital dead or something like that. Because you never know what people out here are going through. That's why you gotta check up on your people. Check up on your people. But yeah, I had talked to my brother yesterday though. Speaking of, he had called me for a split second, as he should. Count on. You can count on me. So yeah, it's something about that. I got to go get the fucking lighter from upstairs. Y'all, come on. I'm taking the phone because I gotta go get my motherfucking lighter from upstairs. So, hopefully my live don't clock out. Come on, guys. Gotta go get my lighter. This is so ghetto. Hello. You can count on me. I didn't want anything, guys. I was just upstairs. I mean, coming up here to grab my lighter. I'm not about to leave yet. It's raining anyway. I'm just downstairs. I know this is so ghetto, but I had to go get me a lighter. Everybody don't like being on camera. Okay. All right. I'm back. All right. I am back to my car. I had to go get me a lighter because I came down here to smoke, but thank you, Felicia. I really do appreciate that. Yeah, we got to check up on our people. We have to. It's a must. Okay, I'm about to put the phone back on the car Bluetooth. Y'all hear the gospel music is playing this morning. But yeah, we gotta check up on our people. I was hearing that though. So if you got somebody who may be in jail, if you have a family or relative that may be in rehab or something, it's very crucial and important to call and check up on them. Send them love, send them prayers, let them know that you haven't forgotten about them, and if there's anything that you can do, because people be needing you at their lowest. And a lot of times people be ashamed to admit when they're at their lowest. I don't know why.
That's 844-711-8800.
Hold on, y'all.
Conan O'Brien here. On Conan O'Brien Needs a Friend, I was joined by...
I don't know if y'all can still hear my video or not. Okay, hold on. Okay, my bad. But yeah, you gotta check up on your people. Good morning, sis. How are you? I'm okay. You're catching a cold. I hear mucus. You know, I might be catching a cold. But I've been sneezing a lot lately, and my nose has been itching real bad, almost like I got some sinuses or something, but I don't know what it is exactly that I could be allergic to. And you know what? I do need to vacuum out my trunk, even though I vacuumed out the car yesterday. I took my kids to wash clothes, and they made a mistake and spilled the whole thing of OxyClean in the back seat, and that too probably fucking with my nose. But you're right. Pollen, probably so, because my nose, like right up in here, has been itching so bad for the last couple of days. I keep sneezing. But I never really had allergies like that, except for like latex gloves. Sometimes if it touch my lip will swell up, or if I use condoms, like every time I use a latex condom or something, I get like a real bad yeast infection, or like BV or something, TMI. But it might be other ladies who go through that and they don't know why, but I figured out I was allergic to latex, and I didn't know that at first because I was a singer for a long time. And we used latex gloves at first, and the gloves don't bother my hands. It only bothers my lips and my private area. So yeah, that might be the case for somebody else as well. But they have other condoms like cow skin, sheep skin, lamb skin, and something like that. But yeah, check up on your people, show your people some love. And you know, we live in a world where people be so scared to be honest with other people because you will be ashamed of being talked about or belittled and things like that. So a lot of times people are afraid or embarrassed to talk about what they go through, and that's not a good feeling. That's not a good feeling. We shouldn't make our people get to the point where they're ashamed to talk to us. That's just like gay people. And I couldn't imagine being gay and scared to come out the closet. Like wanting to live your life a certain way, but then you're embarrassed to tell your family, but you love your family and you just want them to love you for who you are. But you know that they're going to talk about you, so instead you pretend to be somebody else around them. That has to be such a terrible, terrible feeling. A horrible feeling. And I wouldn't want that feeling for nobody. That's why I don't treat gay people different. Like, no, I'm not gay. No, I don't want one of my kids to be gay or no shit like that. But I'm not going to treat you different. If you gay, you gay. Because I couldn't imagine trying to hide the way that I want to live my life around the people I love just because I don't want them talking about me. And that's what I'm saying about these people who could be addicts or addicted to drugs or homeless and stuff. They scared to go get help from even their own family because those be the ones to belittle you and to talk about you. So I don't know why I'm talking about this right now, because I'm not an addict. But, you know, somebody is going through something like this. And I know what it's like not to have family too. So maybe that's why I'm talking about it. I could kind of relate a little bit, because I don't have family that I can pick up and be like, hey, I want to come over. Can I come over? Or let's have family Sunday fun day. I don't have that. And so I know I can kind of understand a person who do have family, but they're not close to their family. And that's not easy. It's not easy. That's why I love to see close-knit families. Like, families who come together for game nights and Sunday dinners and shit like that. I love to see that because I don't have it. So to have it, that's like when me and Mac was cool. Mac got a real big, beautiful family. But he was telling me, he like, Isleah, sometimes having a big family ain't all that great. And I was talking to him like, Mac, what you mean? He like, sometimes your family can be your worst enemies. And I'm like, nah. And around this time, I wasn't even fucking with my family like that. But, you know, I still care for them, care to be around them and shit like that. But now I see exactly what Mac was talking about. So shit could be crazy. So you got to check up on your people, or check up on your strong friends, because sometimes these friendships that we create, that's the family that we created. It just is. Because sometimes the family that we born into, they don't fuck with us. So you meet people along the way and that becomes your family. And sometimes you got to check up on your strong friends. Damn, I missed that close family stuff. I'm trying to tell you. So, shit, let's start a family. You ain't got no family, I'll be your family. You ain't got no cousins, I'm your cousin. My cousin, because everybody needs somebody. Everybody needs somebody. So that's for somebody. Shit, we need to start making setting some Sunday dinners up and making us a family if we got to. Because it's crazy out here. I'm hearing like each one teach one, but I'm hearing it in a way like everybody needs somebody. Everybody needs somebody. I'm hearing like spot me. Spot me. You know, like if you got chime, hey cousin. You know, if you got chime and you run out, then you got spot me, and spot me be right there to throw you a few dollars. It's like we need to be each other's spot me's. Like, oh, you ain't got nobody to lean on today? You can count on me. Like, call me. Shit, you never know. You might need some gas one day. You got 3 people that you just met online. Like, I could chime you, or I could boost you $5, and somebody else can boost you $5, and somebody else can boost you $5. Like, that's how we supposed to be. Granted, you needed a whole fill up, but now you got an online family. Everybody can boost you $5 or cash app you $5 to make your day today, and it only cost me $5 because each one teach one. We all helping each other. You know, that's how it's supposed to be. That's how it's supposed to be. And I done been broke before, poor, homeless, all that type of shit. I done been trying to dance. I need to ante up to get my kids some higher ratings. And it's like, oh, you only got $2 on Cash App? Send me them $2. You send me your $1.50. I got $7. Like, this how we eating today. You never know what people going through. You don't. You don't. You don't. And that's why it's important. It's important to have people. And I'm somebody speaking from not having nobody. But I'm telling you how this shit could work. And you can't be easy to give up and quit either. Like I just said, one of my windshield wipers don't work. So I'm not lifting right now because it's raining. But this happened the other day and I had needed to feed my kids. And I just was like, okay, fuck it. I didn't stress out. I went upstairs. I went and took me a nap. I woke up from my nap. It was sunny as fuck outside because it was like 8 o'clock in the morning. It was raining. I'm like, fuck, I need to make some money. I got to feed my kids today. Boom. I just was like, okay, I'm not going to stress. My kids still asleep. I'm not about to wake them up. I went upstairs. I went back to sleep with them. I passed it, Christine. I had confirmation. See, passed the love. But I had just went upstairs and I fell asleep. I woke up, it was like 1 o'clock. It was sunny as fuck outside. I turned my lift on, came and made that $100 real quick, bought my kids food, came in here and went to sleep. I can't let shit stress me out. But it would have been easier just to be like, ooh, I wonder can I borrow such and such for somebody to put my car in the shop real quick and not even worry about it. But sometimes you just can't give up. You can't give up. Even if you only got $5 to your name, I swear to God. It's been times I had to only have $5 to my name and my car on E. I gotta put this $5 in here, only about to give me this little bit of gas. I gotta take this one Lyft person and make me $15 real quick and then boom, cash it out, put that in the gas. Now I done put $20 in here. I got a little bit to go. I can lift a few more people. Now I can put gas in my car and really get my day started. Like, I done had days like that too, where I just couldn't give the fuck up. So I'm telling you, don't give up. Don't give up. I swear to God, he will make a way out of no way. He will make a way out of no way. I'm telling you. And even me in my situation I'm going through, and bless people, even when you fucked up. Like I just said the other day, a lady, she said she ain't had no food. She was hungry. I was ordering me some food. And I wasn't being cheap either. I was ordering shrimp, ribs, and everything. And she was looking like she didn't have nothing. And she said she needed some money. I gave her $10. But the food that she wanted was coming up to $15. I dug back in my purse and gave her the $15. You know, that lady took my money and didn't order no food. But in the midst of it all, I wanted to bless somebody who looked like they were in need. I don't know what she needed the $15 for. She might not even be a drug addict. I might have gave her $15 for some food, and she decided, like, you know what? I need to put this towards my rent. I'm not even gonna eat. That's why I'm saying, no, don't judge people. Because the lady in the restaurant, she got mad. She was like, she gave her $15 to buy food, and she took the money and left. But it's been times people gave me money for something, and I needed it for something else. Like, damn, you just gave me this $100 for me to go, and maybe you gave it to me to buy some shoes. But the whole time, you don't even know that DTE said if I don't pay them $100 by tomorrow, my light's gonna get cut off. So I'd rather take the $100 you gave me for the shoes and pay my DTE. That's why I say you never fucking know what nobody going through. And people be too embarrassed to talk about it sometimes. You know why? Because they gonna get talked about. Like, we not all humans. Like, we don't all fall short and need a helping hand sometimes. So somebody needs to know that. And then you wonder why people get out here and be on drugs and shit, or be homeless, or don't talk to nobody, or seem like they isolated. Because y'all done made them feel uncomfortable as fuck. You done talked about them so fucking bad. Yeah. You right, Felicia. So this is just stuff that I've been learning along the way as an adult. Again, I'm 35 years old, but my heart is the way that it is because I pay attention to so many people. I listen to so many people, and I've been through stuff, and I read expressions. Like, I could probably walk in a room and you could be having a bad day and you smiling and everything, but I could probably still tell that you having a bad day because real recognize real. empaths, we feel shit. And granted, a lot of us, we get up every day and we put on a smile despite what we got going the fuck on. So no, you never know what a good morning do to somebody, or what a I love you can do to somebody, because you never know the last time they heard that shit. Some people don't even get that from their mama. That's why I say some of these kids out here, they don't want to be badass kids. Some of these kids out here, they don't want to be robbing and stealing, but they don't know what else to do. Some of their mamas are addicts or don't give a fuck. Some people, their mamas chase men more than they care to take care of the kids. So these kids be out here thugging. Y'all don't know how many times I done took my bridge card or some money and fed some fucking kids. Like kids out here panhandling with no parent, but they mama at home drunk as fuck or high as fuck, or spending the night at her nigga house, her kids at home with no food. That's what some of these kids don't want to be out here begging, robbing, and stealing and shit. They don't know what else to do. So, man, I'm something is going on because I'm thinking about all of this shit and I'm talking about it. Like, they say it take a village. And fuck that. It take a country. It take everybody. So going to wars and all that shit, that's what I'm talking about. Like, bitch, we got bigger fish to fry. Fuck what anybody else got going on in their motherfucking country. We got shit going on in ours. So no. No. Kids, some of these kids out here grown as fuck, they gotta take care of their parents. Like, that's how I was. My mama and my grandma both were sick. Like, I spent my childhood taking care of my mama and my grandma. Granted, I used like their social security checks and stuff to pay bills. It wasn't my money, it was their money, but they were sick as fuck, going to dialysis 3 days a week and shit. When I was a child, I didn't live as a child. I lived as an adult. You know? Even like when my mama died and I moved with my grandma, I lived as an adult. Like, I was getting up in the morning, taking my grandma to dialysis at 4 o'clock, going to school, leaving school, picking her up, taking her home. So yeah, I kept driving. Okay, after I'm done with this, I'm going to my boyfriend's house, ended up getting pregnant and everything, but I lived my life as an adult. I was just a kid by age. I had a job. I was driving since I was 14. I had my first job at like 15. That's when I had to start paying my own phone bill, buy my own clothes and shit. My grandma was on a fixed income. So I was living life fast. So now I'm 35 and I just like, oh, that's everybody doing this. Now I feel like all I need to do is travel and shit. Like old people. They be like, girl, I live my life. I retire. Now it's time for me to travel and enjoy. That's how I feel right now at 35. Not saying that my life is over, but I have experienced a lot for my age. So now I don't be trying to be in all that extra ass shit that most people my age still like to do. It's like, hell no. I want to retire and travel and be married and live my life and yeah, that type of shit. You know? So, y'all, it's crazy. But we don't know what everybody be going through. So, it's always good to be kind, be loving, be understanding. And no, you can't be like that with everybody because some people will take advantage of you. But in the world that we live in, half these people are good people. You just made a friend for life. Oh, thank you. I need a friend. I do. I need a friend. A real one, too. And I'm going to be a real friend back. So, yeah. I just be paying attention. And I be trying to be a loving person. no matter what. That's why if you see me being rude or with an attitude, somebody has really done something to me, because y'all don't know how hard I worked to get to a peaceful place where I could just be like, that's not worth that. We could do this instead. It took me a long time to get here, to this form of mentality. But it be ways around fuckery. And we live in a world, like, what I can't stand about this government system, nobody should be out here homeless. Nobody should be struggling when money is made by machines or come from trees, cotton, or whatever it come from. We shouldn't be out here struggling when, at this point, everything's so fucking digital. You need to add some zeros to people's bank accounts with another number in front of it other than zero. And we should all be good around this bitch. But no, selfish, greedy, and people just not caring about another person is why the world the way that it is. And that's why they say it could all be so simple, but we rather make it hard. Like, it's only 7 deadly sins, 10 commandments, and they basic as fuck. Don't be greedy. Don't steal from each other. Don't kill each other. Love thy neighbor. Treat others how you want to be treated. Don't be fucking with other people's husbands and shit. Like, again, treat others how you want to be treated. Those are simple rules of life. And if we could just follow that basic structure of law, I think we'd be good. But there's all these other laws that everybody made up that they don't want to abide by, that causes the world to be a difficult environment to live in. But I guess you could call me a humanitarian or something like that, because I really do sit around and think about this. Like, even when I'm lifting and driving through the city and stuff, and I see abandoned blocks and abandoned neighborhoods, I'll be like, oh, this can be this. Or they could put an apartment building here. They can make this a park for kids. They could put another recreational center here. A senior citizen building here. You know, I be looking at all that type of shit when I be driving around. But we just got this shit sitting here, and people on the streets, all these abandoned houses and people on the streets. But then we gotta fight for them in the land bank, but they just sitting here. I can't get this shit. I can't get it. But then they want us to vote for their mayor, governor, president. No, it's too much shit that y'all not giving a fuck about. And I can't be fake and act like I don't see this shit. Greed, people in authority, stealing. No, y'all. And that's why it's crucial that we work together and help each other. Because that's the only way we gonna survive around this shit. Because voting, that shit, fuck that. That's not about to help us. We gotta help each other. And that's why I always say, play the system, don't let the system play you. Work the system, don't let the system work you. We gotta learn to work the system, because the system damn sure gotta having a ball laughing at us. No. And locking our people up, taking it back to the beginning of this. You don't check on your people who may be in jail, rehabs, nursing homes, anything. Because once they get a hold of somebody and can lock them up in the system, no, it's another one bites the dust. We have to be here for each other. So what, you got a break, a real break. But yeah, hi guys, I'm sorry, I was just talking, I wasn't really reading the comments. This says voting is very important. A lot of people believe, and I'm not saying that it's not. But I'm just saying, they make it seem so important. Meanwhile, Look at all the stuff that we going through. But that's just like a liar. They say they're gonna do something and don't do it. It's the same thing. So somebody told me the other day, they was talking about Martin Luther King and how, you know, our ancestors or elders was fighting for us to vote at one point in time. Yeah, they were in that age. But now, and they were fighting for us to become leaders of our own lives and not be slaves and not be stuck in the system. So if Martin Luther King was alive in this present day and time, he probably would be saying, you know what? Fuck that voting shit. We need to start taking control of our own lives, of our own families, instead of letting the system do so and putting us in all these fucked up situations. Is what I'm saying. Like, voting is important. Vote for yourself. To be the head of your own life. To run your own household. To run your own money. It's just like worshiping God. God is God. But God wants us to be in control. God is in control of everything. But he wants us to have common sense too, right? He wants us to make the right decisions. That's all a part of learning, doing right, learning right from wrong and everything. Granted, he knows that he's in control. He still wants, he gives you enough leeway to live your life. We have a government. They can't control us like this. We should be living comfortably, is what I'm saying. Nobody should be struggling if we have a government system. Just like an FBI agent or a detective got to solve a case, the government, the president, the mayors and stuff, they need to come up with a solution for homelessness and all of this fucked up shit we got going on. Because that's what we voting for, is what I'm saying. So if they say make your vote count, then make our votes count. Why is our people struggling? And not even trying to be funny, but even the people in jail, they ain't in there to live a luxurious lifestyle, but they ain't in there like to be treated like a fucking animal either. Eating slop and shit, catching diseases and shit. Like, people are people. Just the shit fucked up, if you ask me. Is all I'm saying. It's a lot of people homeless right now. You're right. It's a lot of people piled up in houses. Families living on top of families and shit. Because it's the economy so fucked up. It's hard to survive. Then you got people working 2 and 3 jobs. Then if you were single and you trying to work 2 and 3 jobs to make ends meet, you got to leave the kids at home. Then you worried about CPS. So now you living with somebody just so the kids don't get taken away. Like, that's what I'm saying. People be in all types of situations. Shit crazy. Shit crazy. And I'm speaking from experience too. Scared to go to work because I got to leave my kids at home by themselves. People breaking into our houses, but you can't quit your job because then you get put out. People be in all types of situations, y'all. Domestic violence situations, stalking you. You scared to move around. It be all types of stuff going on. Sometimes, you know, people they scared to go to authority because it be abuse of authority. You know, sometimes it be the authorities out here bullying people to the point that they scared to live their life. Like, y'all ever seen somebody scared of the police? For real? Not scared because they driving on a bold license or nothing, but scared of their life. Scared for their life because the police bullying them or some shit like that. That's real life shit. That's why I'm saying you never know what people really be going through and why people be fucked up. But me, I'll be bumping into all kinds of people. So I talk about it. You know, some people scared to voice their opinions or express how they feel, but I'm not. And you know why? Because a large part of my life, I kept a lot of stuff bottled in. Now I can't. It's like a pop bottle. Like, you just shook me up now. I gotta let the shit out. That's just how it is. So I gotta speak up for myself. I gotta talk about what bothers me. I gotta talk about things that I know bother other people. Some people afraid to speak up. Speaking of Martin Luther King, he had a dream, and he was not afraid to talk about it. A lot of other people were. And that's what you call putting your life on the line for yourself and everybody else that you love and your people. And that's why I'm telling people, I'm not running for president, mayor, or nothing like that. I'm not trying to be in control over nobody else's life. But I do be seeing what be going on in my life and other people's too. And I'm not making excuses for nobody, but I'm living in the real world. Where everybody got problems, even these celebrities. Their problems be worse than ours. Shit, they be needing our help, low key. That's what I'm saying. This is like a whole ecosystem of whatever the fuck. Like, everybody should be helping. It should be balanced, because poor people, a lot of the times, what they consider people of poverty and, you know, minorities and shit, they be smart as fuck. Once you live your life struggling for so long and you gotta make a way out of no way, you be smart as fuck. You end up teaching a motherfucker that's rich as hell and been babied all their life how to do some shit. That's what I'm saying. People balance each other out. That's why if you got some money, you need to pay me. We should be balanced around this motherfucker. Why the fuck you got $300 billion and I got 3 cents? You can't even spend that on shit. You don't even know what the fuck to buy no more. But people out here need houses. Elon Musk need to give away some fucking money and some goddamn Teslas around this bitch. Shit. Elon Musk, you need to give me a goddamn Tesla in the house or something. What else could you buy? The fuck, they about to start buying people in a minute. They ain't got shit else to fucking buy. You see they making robots and AI and shit. They don't got shit else to fucking do. They need to build some fucking houses. The fuck, we don't need no fake people walking around this bitch when the real motherfuckers ain't even got nowhere to live. Damn, before we know it, the fucking robots gonna be getting houses and cars, and we ain't gonna have it. And vote. Oh, please, please, please don't get me started. Y'all done got me started. Y'all done got me motherfucking started. Cause goddamn it, voting is important, and these motherfuckers, you see what the fuck they care about? Starting wars and building fucking robots. Bitch, you need to vote for me. God damn it. I just said I wasn't trying to lead the world and shit, but goddamn it, somebody need to take over this bitch. I'm here, move, bitch. Get out the way. Get out the way, bitch. Get out the way. Let another motherfucker take over. Cause goddamn it, hell no. It's gonna be Star Trek around this bitch in a minute. Oh, I told y'all my mama said she got my name from Star Trek. It's time for me to take over this bitch. Let me lead the motherboard. I'm sorry, cause these motherfucking niggas don't know what the fuck they do. here, okay, ladies, let's just get information. Shit, it's time for us to take over. I don't know what the fuck is going on. Sit back, fellas. Let the ladies take over, please. They be so quick to call us hoes and everything. Maybe we need, instead of starting wars with the other kings and the shit of the country, maybe we need to have a lady go seduce a motherfucker. Out here, I won't have Medusa. Out here, Medusa seduce them. Because, goddamn it, we need something to happen around this bitch. Shit, we need some love, peace, and harmony around this motherfucker. Maybe we need to go... Look, we can even end the sex trafficking. It's ladies out here. Listen, ladies. Y'all ain't got to get kidnapped. It's enough prostitutes and shit out here that do this shit for money anyway. Stop kidnapping the people. Let the people who willing to do this shit get the bag. Y'all, that's what I'm saying. It's ways around this shit. Stop kidnapping our motherfucking kids. And it's pimp, it's hoes and prostitutes out here willing to do this shit. It's ways to end all this shit. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. Hell no. Draft the kids. You ain't gotta do that. You know how many motherfucking thugs y'all want to put them in jail? Stop putting them in jail. Send them to war. It ain't even gotta be a fucking war. I'm trying to tell you, I can solve all this shit. Show me how to do all that Bitcoin and all that motherfucking shit. Let me put my people on. Y'all ain't even gotta worry about it. Get me up in the government system and show me how to put some zeros up in these bank accounts. I'm sending out all the stimmies. Vote for me, y'all. Don't worry. I got us all. Minorities, Indians, Puerto Ricans, blacks, Dominicans. I don't give a fuck. Whites. I don't. What Cat Williams say? If you came from the mountain of Caucasus, I don't give a fuck. We all good up in this bitch. And you know what? When you like that, we ain't got no problems. They got the world so fucked up. You can be a fox, a turtle, a she, a he. You can identify as in. Fuck all that. We ain't gotta worry about it. See, that's what I'm saying. Vote for them. What the fuck? What the fuck? You can be oh, hell no. I didn't even know you can identify as all this shit. Like, you don't even have to be human no more. What? And vote for y'all. Okay. All right. It's some bullshit right here. I cannot. I am about to get off here, y'all, because y'all got me today. Hi. Y'all got me today. It is not no 62% THC. No, it's not. I don't go past the 30s now. I don't go past the 30s, because, baby, once you get me past the 30s, shit, I don't know what I'm going to identify as then, an alien, because, baby, I'm going to be on cloud. I don't know what the fuck. Shit. I don't go past the 30s, okay? I know my limits, and I keep it there. Y'all funny. Y'all are funny. For real, though. But I'm getting off here, guys. I really enjoyed y'all today. I love y'all. And I get on here and I really be expressing myself in front of y'all. I be crying. I'm telling y'all, I'm a very emotional person. If I gotta cry, I gotta cry. If I'm laughing, I'm laughing. I gotta be raw and uncut with y'all. And I really just thank y'all and love y'all for accepting me and appreciating me for who I am, because y'all don't know what I went through on this internet and cyberbullying and stuff like that. So when I get real love, I truly and genuinely send real love back out to y'all. And I'm going to end that the way I end all of my videos with I'm sending y'all nothing but love, joy, peace, happiness, abundance, good health, good wealth, prosperity, and all that good shit that good ass people deserve. I hope y'all have a great Sunday. The doors of the church are open. Y'all enjoy. Have a good work week. I'm praying for y'all, the kids, the elders, the family, and everybody. Thank you for subscribing. I appreciate that.